What is up, and welcome to today's vlog. And let me just start by saying, first and foremost, because if you've been watching my channel all week, you know what today is. Happy birthday to my queen, my icon, my role model, Jessica Simpson. Like I said at the beginning of the week, I love Jessica Simpson. She is my role model for so many reasons. The biggest one being for me personally is because, like Jessica, aside from my name being Jessica, I also grew up Christian. My parents weren't super strict and conservative, but they were conservative enough with me. And so growing up in like the age of Britney Spears and Christina and MTV and hearing about Girls Gone Wild, there wasn't a lot of good people for me to look up to. First song I heard was Where You Are, and that was in the movie Here on Earth, which came out in the year 2000, so it's 22 years old now. Holy heck. But that was the first time I ever heard her sing, and I was like, oh my gosh, she sounds like an angel. So from that moment on, you know, anytime I read a story about her, and the biggest thing that I caught on to was she was a Christian. So at that moment, I knew she'd be a good role model for me because, again, I am a Christian. There wasn't a lot of people for me to look up to. Today, I'm just going to show you a little bit of my collection. It actually does expand further than what I'm showing you, but I will show you what I do have of hers, ranging from the CD collection to the sunglasses to the clothes to like things I didn't even know existed. All right, so fun fact, Jessica Simpson is about 11 years older than me. Well, it's probably closer to like 10 and a half years because she was born in July, I was born in November. But let's jump into my bags and wallet collection that I have currently with me. This, I would say, is probably where a majority of my money went. I wish I knew where the wallet was that started my whole, if it's Jessica Simpson, I have to have it. It was just like a nice little gray clutch. And I know I saw it, I just don't remember where I put it because I switched to a different wallet. So let's just start with what I'm currently using. So this is my Jessica Simpson purse I'm currently using. It has an adjustable strap, black leather, and the little tassel with the JS right there. I love it. That does go with me everywhere, as well as its partner, my black Jessica Simpson wallet, which the reason why this is so thick is because I do keep a pack of gum in here at all times. Sometimes I don't always have my purse with me, so I'll just take the wallet, especially because like it's a tiny little clutch and I could easily link my keys to it. Next is this bag. It was given to me by a friend, an old friend. And then it had the cheetah print on the inside, but I don't really use this one a lot, partially because, you know, there is a lot of fraying. I really use purses till they fray. But another reason why I don't really use it is because I am more of a crossbody purse, kind of like this one with the adjustable strap. And then I have this gray Jessica Simpson purse. I actually had a matching wallet for it, but again, between all the moves, it got lost. And I'm pretty sure it's in my office because I made a really big stink about keeping all my Jessica Simpson stuff together. Another big Jessica Simpson purse with tons of pockets and a reverse cheetah on the inside. I do like using this one a lot for church purposes. You know, this one was big enough to like hold my Bible, my Sunday school lessons, because I do teach at my church. And this is the only wallet that I was able to find. I have this Jessica Simpson wallet, and just open like so. It's basically empty. I swear I have like 3 more wallets and I've seen them here, but I just haven't found them. All right, the wallet I said I'd never touch for a specific reason. It's this one, and it's not because it's not cute. I mean, it really is. I mean, look at that. It's snake print and it's pink, and it comes with this cute little butterfly keychain. However, the whole reason why I will not touch it, oh, I didn't even notice that. Even the butterfly says Jessica Simpson. Like, I love this wallet. My bestie gave it to me for Christmas. I literally cried when I opened this, and I told her, I was like, I'm not gonna use it. And she's like, you should. And I was like, I'm not gonna. It's too pretty. I don't need this like breaking. I don't need me losing it. Like, I'm keeping this together in the box, and I have. So moving on to the wardrobe of hers that I do own. I have a pajama set. This is just the robe for it. The pajamas are in my drawer. But there's the Jessica Simpson tag. And I like it. It has like purple accents on it, and purple is my favorite color. And I love the sleeves. Like, I love the lace right there. I love how flowy they are. And then, so I have two hats, but this is the only one I could find. Jessica Simpson. So this one has like the gold studs right there, and it fits my head. That's actually better. It fits my head decently, but because I have a bun, it's not gonna look so great on me. This hat will not travel with me. This hat is my winter hat because it's cute and it matches my peacoat very, very well. I also bought these tights. I feel personally that they are a little small on me, so I haven't opened them yet. These are what I want to fit into one day, and I know I will. So for now they're staying unopened, and I know once I open them I might cry. I only own 3 pairs of sunglasses of hers, and I'm always joking I'm gonna buy more, and honestly I probably will. So we have her aviators, which are kind of scratched just because these were my go-to pair for a long time. I mean, they fit good over my glasses when I'm driving, but the place where I had them in my car, they were easily able to get scuffed. And then I have these glasses. Yes, I did. If I was able to, I kept the original sticker. Same concept. They just fit good over my glasses. Perfect for when I'm driving. Even though I do wear transition lenses, sometimes the sun is still too bright. So, and these were actually the very first pair of Jessica Simpson sunglasses that I bought. These are my riders. Like, literally, they've been with me. There's so much with my car. And again, it's just that same beautiful concept. They just fit perfectly over my regular glasses. To my knowledge, Jessica Simpson has 3 books out. One of them was more of a digital thingy for Amazon, so I don't have a physical copy of that. I do have her first book, I Do, Achieving Your Dream Wedding, which she wrote when she had just married Nick Lachey, or shortly thereafter. Growing up as a little girl, I was always fascinated with marriage and getting married, and you know, again, going back to being Christian, Jessica Simpson waited for her husband. I looked at this book because I love the pictures inside. Like, it's so pretty. And you know, even though I believe the wedding was broadcasted, this just like takes me back to when times were decent for me. I mean, I wasn't in like a depression stage. I mean, this book came out in 2003. I was 11, maybe even 12 when this book was released, and just even now at 30, I still get that same joy. Even though, you know, her and Nick aren't together anymore, that joy that I had at that young age, I still have it just by looking at this book. Onto her thicker book. Well, it might be thicker, but it's definitely smaller. Her recent book, open book, which I will admit I legit pre-ordered, and because I am me and nobody in my family was shocked, but I ordered the autographed copy. So this book I've read quite a few times. I've listened to the audiobook with the songs at the end that inspired open book, but I'll start crying. Hold on. I think I'm okay. Just by reading this book, you know, this was released like 2 years ago, I want to say. Yeah, 2 years ago. I was definitely mentally in a darker place, and I kind of just felt like nobody really understood what I was going through, and I started reading her book, and some of the things that she experienced in her life, I experienced as well. This book actually had me facing demons that I didn't even know I was battling. Sorry. So I'm just forever thankful for her for writing this book and putting it out and just bearing her soul. If you haven't read it, it is a definite must read. You get a look into her life, a look at what she's gone through to get to where she is today. You find out about things that you didn't even know happened in her life. Open book, Jessica Simpson. Definite must read or listen to. I got mine via Libby, the Libby app, but I'm sure you can get it almost anywhere. And by the way, in case you're wondering how protective I am of this book, so many people in my life have asked to borrow it, and I refuse to loan out this copy. I am going to purchase another copy to loan out because this is mine. This is my baby. So now we're going to move into my beauty supplies of hers. So let's start with the scent that I first bought. So Fancy was my first Jessica Simpson body smell, body perfume, body spray, whatever that I bought. I have the 1 ounce bottle, which I take with me on vacations, and as you can tell, it does get the use. I have the 3.4 fluid ounce bottle, which is reserved for dates. And then I have this from my Thea, which also includes the sample for Jessica Simpson's signature scent on the back that she just added on, and I'm super grateful. But this is the 3 ounce lotion and the 1.7 ounce perfume bottle. Obviously I haven't touched this because I have like 3 other bottles of the same scent. So this is my last resort. I don't even think I've used the lotion actually. So I'm just gonna do the ones that I have singles of just because they'll take less time. So this is Vintage Blossom. This one is 1 fluid ounce. So obviously it did get some use. And then I go through this thing with perfumes. Once I realized I don't have another one of it, I stopped using it. I showed you on the Fancy double set with the perfume and the body lotion. Maya attached a sample of Signature, and so I ended up getting the body spray of it. It's still fairly full, but again, it's my only one of it, so it's just kind of like, we reserve. And her scents are just so phenomenal in my opinion. I just love how they smell. Very feminine to me. So this is I Fancy You, the 3.4 ounce bottle and the travel size 0.25 ounce. So I'm gonna show you the travel size because this was literally my go-to for so long. So these actually all started as body sprays. Fancy Girl, this one, and just straight up Fancy. They all just started as me just getting the body sprays. And I had another one of this, but I gave it to my boss. But this one's got some use out of it. This one is probably my favorite, well, second favorite smell, because Fancy is my favorite. But this is my second favorite, and that's why, you know, I'm extremely careful with it. There's something about the smell of this one that I'm like, oh my gosh. It's not super strong or overpowering like a lot of perfumes I do own. And that's just her perfumes in general. Oh, I forgot, I also still have an empty container of I Fancy You lotion. It was 3 ounces, and I actually didn't realize it was empty until a couple of days ago, and I just never threw it away. All right, on to the last scent. Fancy Girl. So this one hasn't been used because I have this one. So Fancy Girl is actually the only one I don't have in perfume, and then Fancy Love is the only one I don't have in body spray. So definitely not like her other ones that are very clear. This one's just white and pretty with the gold on top, and I love it. Okay, now onto the beauty supplies that I do have on hand. Let's start with this big box, which is the Jessica Simpson 4-in-1 LED mirror. This mirror includes a wireless charger, LED lights, a little mirror, and a selfie stand, well, a phone stand, Bluetooth speaker. This phone is just, this mirror is just my whole life. Unfortunately the box is empty. I do have the mirror though in my office on my vanity. And I got this at Ross actually. I didn't know it was a thing. And then my sister sent me a photo. I was like, oh my gosh, I want it. She's like, yeah, it's this much money, go buy it. I was like, I'm broke. And then my sister actually gave me the money to go get it. So I bought it and I connected it the first day. I couldn't wait. And then this is my more recent purchase. I got her brow sculpting set. I told my best friend, because she was with me when I bought this, I was like, I need to open it, but it's Jessica Simpson and the packaging is pretty, so I'm not gonna. And she thought I was insane for just buying it. Okay, last and most definitely not least, the CDs. All of her CDs that I own are secondhand. So we'll start with her first album. So Sweet Kisses was her first album. It was released in 1989. So, I'm actually gonna show you guys. I don't really mess with the covers, the little booklets that come with the CDs. Yeah, it has the poster. On to the next album, Irresistible. So that's the inside. Bam. So the remix album dropped in 2001. This album also dropped in 2001. We now move on to my 3 copies of In This Skin. This is probably my favorite Jessica Simpson album. Originally dropped in 2003 and a special edition in 2004. So initially I started with this one, and this one includes a bonus DVD and a bonus track, which is the acoustic version of With You. This is just the generic CD. The reason why I have a 3rd copy is the cover, the booklet is autographed by Jessica Simpson. And I was at that store with my friends that I was telling you about, and I was like, dude, it's autographed. And it was a steal. I bought it for like $5 with tax. I'll show you the autographed closer. The guy had told me this was on his shelf for about a year and a half. And I was like, because it was meant for me. So this one's not a poster. It just has all her songs, and then ta-da! And that's the inside. Get the booklet out. Oh yeah, same one. There's no poster or anything, which is cool. And then special edition. So that's the inside of this one, and then if you flip on over, there's the DVD. Okay, so obviously I don't open this. Oh, there's the sweepstakes. Sorry, you're not the grand prize winner. Well, dang it. So, Rejoice, the Christmas album. This was actually a gift from my brother. So, that's the inside. This album was released in 2004. And it includes her takes on Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Baby It's Cold Outside with Nick Lachey, Little Drummer Boy with Ashley Simpson, my favorite, I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus, just the basic book, photos on the back. Public Affair. This one was released in 2006, includes the hit single Public Affair, and I Belong to Me. So, same concept. It's just a foldie. She's so pretty, guys. I really think she's just underrated and underappreciated by a lot of people. Do you know? Again, if you know Open Book, you know the story behind this one. Some of the songs. This was released in 2008, which includes her hit single Come On Over. That's the inside. This one I actually have open, so I know it's a poster. Kind of. But yeah. And the last album, her Christmas album, Happy Christmas Just For You, released in 2010. This was actually her last album. So that's the inside. I feel extremely blessed to have pretty much her, if not her entire collection. I know I'm missing her playlist, the best of the Irresistible remix, Both are available on Amazon though, so I plan on buying the physical copies. So circa whenever these were originally released, I was a kid, didn't really have money, so these are all secondhand. There's no shame in my game. So let's just start with Newlyweds. I only own seasons 1 through 3. I also have the Nick and Jessica Variety Hour, and then I have her concert DVDs. Well, this one's just a music video DVD. This one I believe is a concert. Just watching her go from, well, Sweet Kisses, but this is the closest thing, this to where she is now, you know, just watching her grow, you know, it's been amazing for me. Jessica Simpson has really shown me a lot, that, you know, it's okay to grow, it's okay to change. Private Valentine. That took me so long. It's never been opened, like, there's still a plastic on it. Growing up, the Dukes were a huge part of my life, and I'm not talking about these 3 Dukes. I'm talking John Schneider, Tom Wopat, and Catherine Bach. I really almost just said John Wopat. So here's the thing, I'm super hesitant about remakes. I don't really do remakes. As soon as I heard though that they were casting Jessica Simpson. As soon as I heard that they were casting her, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to go see Dukes of Hazzard. Fun fact, Jessica Simpson's shorts that she wears, the Daisy Dukes, they are actually shorter than Catherine Bach's Daisy Dukes, and she's the OG Daisy Duke. Just saying, this movie is great. I love it. I'm here for it. I stand this version of the Dukes of Hazzard, along with the originals. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this whole vlog, just letting me show off my Jessica Simpson collection. I really don't joke or lie when I say that this girl is truly my icon, my role model. She is someone who I aspire to be. Vocally at church, I try to sing like her. Jessica Simpson to me is just, she's amazing. And you know, growing up, she set that example of what a Christian woman should be. And you know, again, she showed me all the mistakes, and it's okay that we're not perfect as Christians, because nobody's perfect. We're all human. We all make mistakes. You know, I took away so much from Jessica Simpson growing up and as an adult, and like, that's how much Jessica Simpson means to me. And you know, I hope one day I am blessed enough to just tell her to her face, thank you. Jessica Simpson, if you do get to see this, just thank you so much for being that role model for me as a kid. You know, showing that it's okay to have your faith be out there. It's okay if people say something about you that you know in your heart of hearts isn't true. Like, biggest thing I take away from her is dreams are possible. They do come true, and yeah, you know, you have to work your butt off, but it is possible. I mean, this girl, you just saw a fraction. Okay, this is just a huge fraction of what I own. She has a successful clothing line. She's a successful singer. She has, I believe, open book even graced the New York Times bestseller list. But thank you guys so much for watching this. Jessica Simpson, again, if you're watching, just thank you so much for being someone who I can look up to my entire life. And I hope your birthday is one of the best ones you've ever had. And God bless.